The views and opinions expressed in this program do not reflect the views and opinions of Lemonadio, the Parlour, or our affiliates. Please direct all complaints or concerns to info@13folds.com. Northeast Alternatives presents 13 Folds Live on Lemonadio.com, sponsored by Turptown Throwdown, Wonderland Smoke Shop, Vape City, and Northeast Alternatives, the most awarded dispensary in New England, featuring, not tonight, but usually Dave Death. Tonight we have Jess Salemi, Chris Hansen, Eddie Bills, with special guest Groovin Confusion. And now, here's Jess and Chris.
Yep, Dave's getting a colonoscopy tomorrow, so he won't be in tonight. He's doing his prep.
How do you think he's doing with that right now, actually?
I've had two
Lots
of
of
them.
drinks, right? It's a lot of drinking, a lot of...
Really, actually, they have something new, and it's you just drink
One
this
drink.
one thing, and maybe it's not like an all-day process, but you do it at like 7 o'clock, and
I mean, I remember people
morning,
telling me like,
everything's
oh, I gotta, get up at 6 a.m.
Yup.
and start like drinking these
I
drinks
do
and
that
taking
once.
these pills and.
it was awful. It was awful, but it cleans you out, and then you think like, oh boy, I'm just gonna eat really good stuff for the rest of
That
my
never
life, and
happens.
yeah, it doesn't happen.
That's how I would do it. I'm like, all right, I'm ready. I did this detox and.
It's true. So we got to talk about this Joe Rogan, Neil Young
Yes,
thing. Everybody's
yes.
going
Let's.
to
I mean, and
Joni
Joni Mitchell now too. Joni
Sure.
Mitchell.
There's others. David
and
Crosby's on it. There's all kinds of cats. But here's the deal. My take anyway. I've seen. So Joe Rogan has clips on YouTube.
Yeah. Yes,
Okay.
I've seen them.
I'm a Spotify user that did not listen to his podcast, but I would see his clips, and if Bernie Sanders was on, I watched that. Billy Corgan from the Smashing Pumpkins, they had a great conversation. I actually
Right.
watched that whole one. Whenever I saw him make that post about him having COVID and all the shit he took, like the horse dewormer and stuff, I went, oh, there it is. He's drinking the Kool-Aid.
Yes.
All right, and I never really had a desire to hear him again. But
in the same,
context.
but in the same turn, it's like, it doesn't really bother us. Like,
not-
if he wants to do that shit, let him fucking do it. It's not bothering us.
He's not unintelligent,
Right.
but he's kind of meathead at the same.
Yeah.
No offense.
No, he really
anybody.
is. He
But
really
he
is.
does his martial arts. I would say, and he does the ring side
right.
at the MMA fights, and I would say he knows what he's talking about there. He knows comedy. I mean, you could argue that, but he knows comedy. And he was on Fear Factor. I mean,
That's what I was just gonna say. Like, I remember him more from Fear Factor.
He's a personality, know? And with that personality, he went and took horse dewormer and all that shit. And I'm just like, okay, brah. That's some bra shit.
But it's like, how do you really? But tell me how you really feel about people pulling off of Spotify because of this.
Well, all right. First of all, for someone like Neil Young, the guy has released countless albums with all kinds of different bands, and people have been buying his music forever. He's on Spotify making
Right.
0.0031
Exactly.
cents on a cent.
Yeah.
It's like it's garbage. They pay out like crap. I'm sure he wanted to get off it anyway, and then he saw some misinformation, which is nothing new. I mean, we've been dealing with misinformation since
For 2 years now.
2015.
It's 2 years.
2015. That whole presidency
Who
was
is she?
full of shit. Huh?
Misinformation. Who is she? I've never met her.
Her name is Katrina. And man, she'll do you right if you're an idiot. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I'm for it. I'm for him pulling his stuff out. I don't think that Spotify lost $1 billion. I think that's bullshit.
I don't think it's
They
gonna.
paid-
I don't think it's gonna bother Spotify one bit if people pull out.
Some people are really, they're canceling their subscriptions, and that's fine. Do that. That's free enterprise. That's capitalism. That's cool. Like,
It's also freedom of speech. People can do whatever the hell they want.
yeah, it's a boycott. I think we do a lot of that these days, and I think
Yep.
eventually we're going to have to assimilate people back into society. For
But are people going to start boycotting YouTube also because YouTube plays all his stuff also?
no, I don't. I mean, sure, maybe. I don't know.
Right.
I would love for some sort of solar flare to come and knock it all out. But I grew up before cell phones and social media and all
Right.
that, and I gotta say it was kind of cool. You didn't know what was going to happen, and let's just say, you've got these artists. They're like 70s. They're in their 70s. They're the last artists with integrity. Everything else has been made up by some like mayonnaise manufacturer. Make the band. What is that? That TV show with where they're like rude to the performers, American Idol.
American Idol, yeah, yeah.
That shit killed it. The boy bands killed
Yep,
it.
yep.
Let's just. I mean, in defense of some of those cats can sing.
Right.
But when nowadays the music business is, they're looking for a certain look, a certain vibe, and then they'll put 7 dudes in a room and write your songs, or 7 females in a room and write your songs. It's pretty garbage. There's no real artists getting any recognition. It's no skin off anyone's back.
Well, that's the thing too. Like, so many artists write songs. Like, it's bringing it back to Prince and Lady Gaga and all of them. Like, they wrote music that other people bought from them.
Sure.
Other people sing their songs. You don't even know it.
Oh, I know. I know it.
I mean, other people. Like,
at this point, we all know. We all know it. They all know it.
So it's like this whole Spotify thing.
Misinformation.
I agree. Misinformation is wrong.
That's why before this show, they put out a disclaimer. Spotify just caught on, like, oh, Joe Rogan doesn't tell the truth all the time. Like, oh, now there's a disclaimer. Like, what a bunch of idiots.
I mean, disclaimer should be a thing anyways. Like,
Sure, you
no
never know
one
what anyone's gonna
is
say.
right. No one is wrong.
There's facts. There are
Right.
facts. Okay.
Right.
There are things that are true. And just on that actual show, I guess that Neil Young heard, there were some not true things.
Well, I totally believe that. I mean, Joe Rogan is not a doctor.
I just don't. I heard him
Yet.
act a fool,
Yet.
and I stopped listening. I
Yeah.
don't listen anyway.
I think I've caught maybe 1 or 2 of those shows, and I think it was just because they were on at somebody's house. It wasn't because I searched them out.
I had a couple of Neil Young songs in my playlist.
I love Neil
They're
Young.
gone.
I love Neil Young.
I love all those artists. I wish we had other artists like. I mean, who's the next Dylan? Nobody, because they won't hire that person. You know what I'm saying? That person isn't gonna make them billions of dollars.
Right.
They're
Right.
gonna keep the mayonnaise flowing. I just say that like as an example, like anyone who ever cared about music back in the day that had any stake in that business, discovering people like John Hammond Sr., who signed Dylan and Springsteen, and some others. All those people sold their interests.
Right.
They got old, they retired, they sold their interests off, and boom,
Yeah.
it's done.
I mean,
Look what happened to the Bosstones.
oh God. Everyone's
know?
so sad.
I'm
I'm
not-
sorry, everyone, about the Mighty Mighty Bosstones, but you know what?
People are strange.
Wait, I don't know the Boston story. What's that?
They
They
broke
broke up this week.
They broke up. See, Dickie
They put
is
up-
anti-vax. He made a song for RFK's anti-vax. Can we get rid of that? Whoo, whatever that is. Whoo. I think it's 4-5K. I don't know. Something like that. he made a song for it, and of course, people are like, what the F? And they used a piece of Graham Nash's song, from Crosby, Stills and Nash, and he's suing RFK, and who knows if that's going to come back to Dickie. But Dickie, I don't even know if all this is known, but so he got fired from Kimmel because he wouldn't get a vax, and then he moved his family away from California to the desert because he's worried about 5G.
Oh,
Dude
wow.
is drinking
5G
the
hasn't even
Kool-Aid.
started yet. Like, didn't they not even do 5G yet?
No, they have it. T-Mobile has it. And then think about that. He's listening to probably the same stuff that Q. I wonder if he thinks Michael Jackson's going to play at Trump's inauguration in 2024.
2024.
Come on, people. I could spend a whole lifetime complaining about
I do agree. A lot of
ridiculousness.
people do drink from the wrong Kool-Aid, not the good kind either. But I do believe that a lot of people are allowed to believe what they want to believe, even if it's not right.
Sure, people believe in ghosts. People believe in science. People believe in a lot of different things, and then some people don't believe in anything.
Right.
And that's
but
okay.
I don't agree with misinformation.
I
At all.
believe that we have a lot of stuff going on this weekend we should talk about.
We do.
Yeah. Do
we
you know what we have going on?
Well, first and foremost, we'll be at Platforms Dance Club on Saturday, the 5th.
Yep. 13 Folds is doing their Winter Bazaar with Josh Willis, Tai Chi Funk Squad, and Groovin Confusion, who we have on the show tonight.
Awesome. That's a good.
Multiple vendors and some sweet treats.
I like Willis. I think he's a great
He's
personality.
such a great personality.
He's a lot of fun. The band we have, Groovin Confusion, they're friggin' awesome.
Tai Chi Funk Squad is one of my other
Tai Chi
favorite
is cool.
bands. They're
in the
good
funk
kids.
squad. Yeah, they are. They're good kids. I like Tai Chi. I had a roommate once, and they used to do it in the front room of the house. It was. I'd get wicked stoned, and I'd just go sit in there and watch them all concentrate on
Right.
on their movements.
Let's also not forget, Parlour is open, every Monday night.
Every Monday night they're doing reggae. Tuesday night we're here, and you should come down and hang out with us because this gets to be quite the party. Wednesday nights open mic.
Open mic with Steve Donovan.
I think he's in Florida.
Which I will be doing the 16th. I will be hosting open mic here.
Really?
For Steve, yes.
How do you feel about that?
I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie, because I don't play an instrument.
She just started going like this with her hands when she's telling me, Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna have fun.
Your voice is an instrument, That's what's up.
Exactly.
And I'm sure if you wanted to sing anything, someone would play with
someone will
you.
get up there with me, of course.
But really, it's just about, moving things along.
Right. And, I'll have Raza here, which is great.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he does it every Wednesday night
Raza's the man.
anyways. So, Thursday night, I'm not exactly positive what's going on here Thursday night. Do you know, Eric?
No, I don't.
It's either dance or band. Sometimes they have discotheques. Sometimes, so Fridays
I'll look it up.
Karaoke, but sometimes they do some reggae. They'll do some dub.
We actually have some reggae here on Sunday. Klata Bumbo or Klata Bambu and his band. I'm not sure what the band's called.
I don't know, but I know there's tons
But
of
he has
different.
a band now, and this is it. He's gonna.
Tons
That's
of
awesome.
different cultures are represented here at the Parlour. It's the place to be.
You never know what you're going to get when you come here, so you should always just come to find out.
Absolutely. If I can, Thursday night, I want to let you all know I'm playing the Tap Room.
That's
down
right.
in,
I did see that.
At Knickerbocker.
Love the Knickerbocker. I love it there.
Yeah, it's a good time. I mean, the Tap Room, it's a small room. It's definitely music friendly. They have a friggin' vinyl player in there. I think that's pretty dope. And I'll be playing with my wife.
It's just a cool little spot, though, too.
Yeah,
it really is a cool little
Oh,
spot.
this week here on Thursday is Rob Duguay's event, Thoriety.
Oh,
His
nice.
Thoriety showcase.
Do right, do wrong, do gay.
And I think the Smoke Breaks are headlining this time.
That's right. You are correct. I did see that.
I like Smoke Breaks.
And then, of course, Friday night is
they're weed
karaoke. Come on down and
sing
your heart
if you
out.
Want to. Yeah, Islands in the Stream. And then Saturday, there's always a killer show.
Saturday, they have a good show coming up, and I just can't remember off the top of my head. I feel
normally we have
horrible
notes
about
for
that
this
right
stuff,
now.
but we didn't do them, and that's okay.
It's because Dave needed to get a colonoscopy
Look,
tomorrow.
If
so
you want to have a good time, you can always come to the Parlour. It's easy. Things are good. You definitely want to bring your proof of vaccination because that's the world we're living in.
Or your mask.
And deal
or
with
your
it.
mask.
Or your mask. But deal with it. You know, who gives a shit? Come on.
It really doesn't bother me to go to a place and when they ask me for it or any of that stuff, it's like whatever.
I think it bothers people that don't have it
now.
You know, it's really simple. You know, people are like, "Oh, I don't trust the vax." It's been around. They've been making it for 30 years. And basically, it's like imagine you're a car, and there's all different cars, and there's this really awesome piece that will fit in your car and make it run like amazingly. And all that you need to do is just change out certain screws and bolts to make it fit. I mean, that's the best analogy I can give you for the vaccine. It doesn't give you COVID either. It just trains your body to fight off the virus. That's it.
That's it. But I think it's time that we call the band up to get them ready. I think they need to get ready. I think it's time for Groovin Confusion to get ready up here.
Yeah, if you guys want to start like picking up your instruments, we can roll with that. So yeah, I don't know. I guess if I want to finish, you don't have to cancel your Spotify, especially if you're an aspiring musician. You don't make enough money to really hold that, But let the older people make that statement, and I'm all for it. Misinformation is stupid. But we're dealing with it, and we've been dealing with it for a long time.
It's something that we all have to, like, as adults, just realize, there's always going to be misinformation.
Do the research on the misinformation. Don't do your own medical research. Ask your doctor, whatever. I'm just saying. There's people that train their whole lives for this shit, I wouldn't ask you about dinosaurs. Are you a pro on dinosaurs, Jess?
I am not. I couldn't even tell you.
You know what I'm saying?
I just know I'm not going to drink Clorox, so I'm good with that.
Eddie, do you know what happens when you drink Clorox?
Yes.
Yeah. Freaking die.
You go extinct.
Exactly.
Like dinosaurs. So yeah, we've got a good show. Is Happy in the house? Taino Treats is here. Life is good. Life is good indeed. And this band is good. Let me tell you, they're gonna fucking crush it. It's kind of bluesy, kind of trippy, kind of jammy, kind of a little bit of everything. And they got the good vocals. They got what it takes, folks. Are we ready? Do you want to do a song?
I think they're ready. They look ready.
What's up, Groovin Confusion? We're doing.
I think the boys are feeling nice and right. We're appreciative of you having us up here, and we're gonna get it going.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Take it away.
And Cadillac there. This your model and she rides out there. Colors so fine, yeah, you know they divine. Next your model, won't you be mine? What do you do? Colors so fine, yeah, you know they divine. Next your model, won't you be mine? tell me how do you do? Cadillac, come and let's go away. Come on, baby, and take me feeling that way. Well, oh, Cadillac, me and a Cadillac, you. Cadillac, you tell me what to do. Cadillac, I've been feeling that way. Cadillac, let me go. Cadillac this. I think we got gonna do one more for you. One more for you here. Ooh, lordy, lordy, lordy. We are Groovin Confusion. That is DJ Presti, the Curtis Billy. We got the Jack Skivington, and I am Danny Byrne. What's the name of that song? That song is Cadillac. Cadillac, if we didn't say it, you know. All right, let's get it going and keep it moving, grooving. coming for you now. Oh, Redmond's looking in you in the eyes right now. Well, it seems to me that this is a dream. Can we all just go and be there? Redmond is on the road away. You just feel it, always shines. Sometimes all you know that all it reminds. Well, that Redmond rising. Let me tell you how we get away.
Second one, right?
So, that was a little Red Moon. Oh, we can keep going. I mean, we can keep going. I mean, well, we're just not trying to, like, abuse.
Hey, welcome back to 13 Folds Radio on Lemonadio.com. You just heard the fucking sweet sounds of Groovin Confusion. And we're brought to you by Northeast Alternatives, Wonderland Smoke Shop, Turktown Throwdown, and Vape City. So here we go. Groovin Confusion. What's up? What's up?
How's it going?
It's going great. Listen, you got to tell us your names and you got to tell us where you're from for our audience.
I'm Joey Presti. I grew up in Rentham, Mass, and currently living in Boston, and I play the bass.
Joey, Boston.
How's it going? I'm Danny Berm. I live in Woonsocket, Rhode Island. I play guitar and singing.
I'm Curtis Sibeli. I'm from Shrewsbury, Mass, and yeah, I'm just here slapping the skins.
Someone's got it.
And I am Jack Skiffington. I am from Westerly, farthest away from all of you guys. And I'm playing on these ivory keys.
That's awesome.
I don't know
Nice.
the real name.
Nice to meet you guys. Absolutely. So, wow, Woonsocket, Boston, Westerly, Shrewsbury.
Yeah, it's right next to Worcester.
How'd y'all meet?
So actually, so I met Curtis originally. I was doing some open mic over in in Worcester at the Rave, and I met him, and then we kind of just linked up, started gigging around, and then I met Jack. That's a whole fucking other story. But like
We like to hear those stories, though. You have to tell us.
So I met him through like back when I lived in Florida, I snuck into Halloween, this festival on a canoe full of coconuts. Either way, I met these kids on the beach. A couple years later, I'm telling that story because I was fucking on a canoe. That's one way. No, that's that's too many of them. But either way, I tell people that story because it's like I snuck in on a Halloween festival on Halloween morning on a canoe full of coconuts. And I'm telling these people this at the bar, and this girl fucking drops her drink and goes, "You're fucking coconut man." And either way, that coconut girl, I'll call her, lived in Jack's town, and I met him through sitting in with the band Guest Method. And
Love those guys.
Yeah, they're cool.
They're real cool cats. Yeah, we love them too. We're good friends with them. And either way, oddly enough, me and him were playing a Halloween show with them, and we sat in, and that's how I met Jack. And that was our first time playing. And then he came in.
No, I think the first time playing was at Miles' going away party.
Oh, it was the going away part?
Miles and Abby.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Either way, that's the.
Yeah, that's where I met you there too.
Oh.
Right? Yeah.
Wow, memory's shoddy after all these years.
That's
huh?
okay.
Well, either
So it's
way,
been
that
years.
story's we'll see.
Pick Joe up off the side of the road. He
Yeah, he was at the Good Looking Guys Clinic. Have you guys ever
He was
seen that?
thumbing. He was thumbing a ride.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We let him get in the car. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No way we're leaving that behind.
It's certainly been a trip.
I bet.
But Danny and I met through a mutual friend, and kind of linked up from there. I was just like, "Oh, you play music? I play bass. Let me know if you need bass," and that's how I'm here.
That's awesome. That's how it goes, right? How long have you guys been a band?
We're like 2.5 years right now. We're gonna go a modest 2.5 years. With everyone all together as a piece.
Yeah.
Maybe like 2 and change.
2 and change. Yeah, a little 2 and change. Yeah.
Have you had different lineups? Have you had different members?
Not really. It's
Not
kind of
playing
been
out.
Yeah, we've kind of just been keeping these guys. You know, we don't want to
That's awesome.
ruin what you got. You know what I mean? So don't stress what you got.
I mean,
So-
we had Miles play bass.
Yeah, we have like sometimes like if there's a gig that one take, we'll take it just because like Jackson Jabwalker, Joe's in the chops, Curtis and me just fucking look good. You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
what you. So Groovin Confusion.
Sometimes they're occupied.
Yeah, so we really like. Yeah, well, AKA not on the. Well, I do a couple projects, but like we're all busy all the time, so it's like feeling like we don't wanna.
Being from different places too, you guys must be able to get like gigs all over New England. Like you probably have some places in Boston and Worcester and. You know, I saw you guys at
Westerly.
the Pump House. You know, maybe 2 weeks ago, was it?
Yeah, that was not long ago. We love the Pump House.
Yeah, it's a good time.
But yeah, we've played kind of all over. Danny does a lot of kind of the reaching out. Danny's very well connected, so we kind of get a lot through that. But
And you
we've
guys are
been
going to play
expanding.
for a show for us on Saturday.
We're stoked.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be a lot of fun.
13 folds at platforms in Rhode Island. We want to have a good down. Like this is good. Like
Yeah, you're
we're
going to
getting
enjoy
down now,
yourselves.
but we're gonna
You're
really
gonna have
get
fun,
down.
I
That's
promise.
It's gonna be a real good down.
This
Absolutely.
is just the teaser
That's
trailer.
a tease. You know, this is. We're not gonna say that, but this is the beginning. You know.
Jack has played one of those events before with
With
Jabberwocky, right?
Yep.
Yes, for Chris on his birthday.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
For Dave on
For
his
Dave.
birthday.
Sorry,
that's
I saw
okay.
you there and I said
I'm
Chris.
Chris.
Cold one. Huh?
I'm Chris. It's okay. We don't need
I
to.
saw your
we don't need
face.
to remember Dave's name. He's getting a colonoscopy.
Yeah, he's gone.
Oh man,
He's
God
gone.
bless his ass, dude.
Yeah, God bless
I'm
his
doing
ass.
Hail Mary for that.
What do you? So, do you want to talk about some of your influences with us?
Please,
Like who-
all of you.
Let's start. Left to right. Left to right. Curtis, you gotta say that in the mic.
Yeah, Curtis.
Let
Who's your favorite drummers and stuff? What
me,
favorite drummers and such? Maybe favorite bands that they play
Yeah.
with. You know,
Can I take this off?
talk to me,
Can we-
Goose.
Can we do this?
Yeah.
There you go.
Wow.
I mean, Pretty Purdy. That's got to be the top of the list.
We usually don't let
Purdy,
wrong,
huh?
Ever.
Oh yeah, I gotta love.
Oh yeah.
Gotta love Purdy. I like Carter Beauford.
Oh hell yeah! Hold that up to your
Yeah,
mouth
yeah,
there.
yeah. Is this how you use it? Can you,
Yeah, you know
okay.
drummers.
All right, yeah,
drummers.
we don't.
Yeah, they usually just hit the.
We didn't. We skipped that day of class.
Yeah.
But no, Carter Beauford, Bernard Purdy. I mean, the list goes on and on.
Yeah. So those are your tops.
Yeah.
So you're
Nate
like
Smith.
you come from a jazz kind of.
I mean, that's
Jazz
those
and
are the people
old
that
rock and roll,
inspired me
yeah.
and continue to. But I mean, there's so many amazing drummers out there. The list goes on and on.
Purdy says he played on Beatles records.
He's played on everything.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's why I said he has to be on the top of my list because without him, it's like, you know what I mean. But there's a loss in a lot of records. I mean, if he was the hit maker, so to me, he's big inspiration. Was a big Steely Dan guy.
Steely Dan's awesome.
Motown. So anything like
They used to get a
70s
lot of
funk.
flack back in the day, like in the '60s, because they say all their records sounded the same.
Who, Motown or
Yeah,
Steely
but they
Dan?
had the same band, pretty
Steely
much
Dan?
for all their records. I mean, it was like they had like 2 maybe bass players that they went to.
Who are we talking about here?
Motown.
Motown. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, that was like a business. They were like they had 1 unit band or so, maybe a few changing members, and it was just so they did have the same sound almost on
Yeah, absolutely.
all those recordings.
But I mean, you can't deny him.
No, I don't think like I was actually shocked when I heard people complaining about it back in the '60s, like old interviews and such. I mean, because I've never heard anybody from my generation talk shit about any of those songs. Like, oh, they sound the same. No, they're all great songs. The voices don't all sound the same.
Yeah,
You know?
I hear what you're saying. I mean, people will complain about anything, but
Yeah, right. These days, definitely.
But I mean, hey,
Probably the topic of our subject tonight.
Bunch of Karens. No, I'm kidding.
complaints. Who's got them?
Joey, what are some of your favorite? Have you always been a bass player? Or did you play guitar first? What?
I grew up playing guitar.
Okay.
Mostly because no one grows up wanting to play bass. Let's be real.
I don't know. Yeah, you're probably right.
No,
maybe.
I mean no disrespect to the instrument. I mean if I
Jocko,
wanna,
maybe.
I was gonna say yeah. I mean if I want to sound sophisticated, Jocko Pistorius and Weather Report is definitely a huge influence in just.
And you said you were in another band too. What other band are you in?
Yeah, I play with a band out of Boston called The Chops, and
Okay.
we played mostly in Boston area, but starting to expand.
The chops. You all have chops.
We like
Is
to
that what-
believe so.
Everybody in Boston has chops, man.
Yeah,
It's like the
it's true.
music town, right?
But
Berkeley.
yeah, no, I mean I was raised on rock and roll, but when I kind of transitioned into the bass, I definitely was more appealed to kind of the funkier, groovier approach to it than kind of more of just like that running type of bass line stuff that you'll hear in a lot of more rock and roll. I would be remiss.
So like
if-
funkadelic, or
Yeah,
do you like that? Like,
Totally. I would be, remiss if I didn't mention the low tones of Phil Lesh and Mike Gordon being
Oh,
a huge
yeah.
influence of mine.
Phil Lesh was like that band leader for
Totally.
the Grateful Dead. I mean,
The bass is the glue,
it's pretty interesting. Weird comparison, but a Joy Division. What did they turn into? The
Oh, I couldn't tell you.
whatever bass player from Joy Division and
New
Phil
Order.
Lesh. Huh?
New Order.
New Order. Yeah.
Yeah.
They kind of those
Thank you,
bass.
Jack.
The bass players are like lead instruments almost. The way Phil like runs around and. You like Mike Gordon?
Big fan of Mike Gordon.
I
yeah.
did acid with him once.
No
it was
shit.
cool. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Where at?
At the living room.
Sick.
Yeah, he used to play with Scott Morawski from Creek, and I was a
So sick.
monitor guy there. So
No way.
yeah, I wasn't working that night.
Way back in the day.
Yeah, totally.
Way
yeah.
back in the day.
Yeah, he was cool. He was definitely a nice guy. Little weird.
Yeah, so, so we've heard.
He went to Goddard College. I wanted to go there when I was younger.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, it's like an alternative school, kind of like
Circus college.
Circus college.
Yeah.
So, any others like what other bands do you like? I mean, those are two pretty heady bands. Grateful Dead, Fish.
Yeah, totally. I was really raised on just kind of like the classic rock era. I'm a big fan of the band.
I
The
love the
band.
band.
Yeah.
Ophelia is my favorite song.
It's a
That
great
bass player
song.
had a
They're-
sick voice too. He was good.
Yeah, Rick Danko.
Yeah.
He's definitely an inspiration as well. Their songwriting style was really
The
unique.
waltz
and-
was really good.
Yeah, and anytime I listen to the band, I feel like it's like my grandfather just like spitting wisdom into my ears. Just it's very calming and like
So good.
Yeah.
I have to agree with you on this one. I have a huge respect for the band.
hell yeah.
Makes me want to drink alcohol from a jug
Levi
that
was
says XX.
Levi was one of the best.
Yeah, they all pound for pound. I mean, Richard Manuel on the keys is definitely the most like underrated member of that band, but he had like 4 different voices to him. There's so many songs on records that you'll hear and it will sound like it's different.
Yeah.
I think
vocalists, but it's all Richard.
Robbie Robertson wrote a lot of their songs, but I think
Yep.
he's the most overrated member of that band.
Yeah, the lead guys usually
Jeez.
are.
we try to be overrated,
Oh, Dan, talk to us. Talk to us.
What do you? I was enjoying his voice.
Oh, his voice-
I'm already tired of mine.
Joey's smooth. What's up, Dan? What do we got here? What kind of? I mean, guitar, right?
Yeah, that's guitar, vocals.
Who
for
are
this-
your people?
Who are the people?
who are your people?
Well, we got to give Jimmy the shout out, obviously. That dude.
Jimi Hendrix,
From the-
right?
from the Jimi Hendrix. Then,
I've heard of him.
I go for Hendrix over Page, and then
I would too.
then David Gilmour. Pink Floyd's gonna take it for me always.
David Gilmour is one of my favorites, because he was tasty and he chose wisely.
And he didn't do too much. You know what I mean? He did
He did enough.
I know so many people that could fucking wreck a freaking fretboard, and they'll go fast as hell. But
Sure, less
like-
is more though. Sometimes.
but sometimes more is more. But what? I said something to someone one time, and I was like, I'm not gonna make the. Either way, I was like, a small boat does a good one, and the girl goes, yeah, but a big boat's better. I'm just like, oh Jesus.
Yeah.
So
They all-
but
they
either
all
way,
have
so it's
their
good to go fast, but it's good to go
desires.
slow too, you know.
Absolutely, man.
But-
What's up? What's your favorite Floyd era or Floyd
I'd
album?
have to say Animals, just for the album, Dogs specifically.
Yeah,
because
man.
when that lead tone, when they're going into it, because think about Pink Floyd.
that bend with the
that
double
movement
guitars.
that just really sways you and just like really puts you in your fucking place.
Hell yeah.
And I like them so much just because like they're so methodical about it, but at the same time they had these words that brought you in, honed you in, and then they just took you fucking to outer space.
Absolutely.
And they brought you somewhere and made you think about those words for a good couple minutes.
One of my faves is Metal. Do you know Metal? With echoes, like the whole second side of the album is just like one big tune. I think that's a pretty heavy. That was kind of before like Dark Side of the Moon, and before they started getting into that really like refined kind of sound, which I love as well.
Yeah, I loved they did the Echoes at Pompeii, right?
Yeah.
So that whole production
Live
was
in Pompeii.
fucking amazing.
That
was
is
like
so
that's just
dope.
unreal. You see them playing in like the surreal ancient place where like they had music, because the cool thing about music is like it's all like just handed down generation to generation, starting with like campfire songs, and now we're fucking here.
Absolutely.
Like, so it's cool to see the progression, and like especially thankfully in our lifetime we see almost the biggest progression aside from like the people in like the 40s to the 60s. We get to see what's next. You know what I mean? Because there's just so much, and it's just only gonna keep getting better.
And it's all underground because none of this shit is in the forefront anymore.
No, but they're trying to get it out there. But I
It
think
needs
the
to.
underground's pretty strong. So
Right? Absolutely. So we've got Hendrix, Gilmore.
yeah.
You like Curtis Mayfield? You like?
I like Curtis. Oh yeah, for singers, Bill Withers for me. Bill Withers. And Jim Croce.
Jim Croce.
Yeah,
awesome.
especially, and then Doc Watson, because I'm huge into folk music. Like I love
If I were a
folk music.
carpenter.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah.
They're all good. I love that.
That's
Love
awesome.
Bill Withers.
So you do some acoustic shows here and there.
Yeah, I do acoustic work as well.
Do you play some of that stuff? Do you?
Yeah,
will
I
you-
do when I play out and stuff. I also do electronic music, and I just like.
I've seen some of your looping stuff that you do.
Oh, that's I don't loop. Well,
Right.
I'll loop sometimes, and I make the whole
Electronic, like techno type shit, like
I
go to
like
dance
more like
party
low
raves.
tempo bass stuff, but like
Yeah, you definitely want to take something and listen to that music.
yeah, they usually are.
Binary beats and shit.
I'm not allowed to because I play, and we learned that lesson, guys, right? Yeah, I think we did.
It can get pretty.
Oh, what lesson did you
it can
learn?
get pretty
I
real on
don't
stage.
know.
Please tell me the lesson
let's-
that was learned.
I'm not going to dive into it, but let's just say we keep a chair to the side of the stage just in case.
Every now and then, you never know when you need a seat.
Chairs are always good
But
to
the
have
thing
around.
is, but that chair's playing too, just so you know. Like, you know what I mean? The show must go on, they say.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Jack, I know we've done this, but let's talk.
All right.
Let's talk.
People want to hear it again.
Who are your people?
Who are my people?
Who's your people?
I'm definitely a really big fan of the psychedelic stuff. You know, I've always been a big fan of MGMT. I have they were my first
MGMT.
concert I actually went to that I bought tickets for, and I still have their T-shirt. But I was a small at the time, and I cut it, and now it's a crop top, and it's awesome. I also really
Show
like
that belly
yeah.
button.
Oh, you know it, man.
Yeah.
Gotta love the Flaming Lips. You know,
Oh, dude.
the Flaming Lips are where it's at. Wayne is
I
a
love them.
madman genius.
His boy is Steven is the man though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that
He's the
guy does.
He,
He
wrote
does
all
everything.
those songs, man.
Drums. Yeah, they're the sickest. Do you know Ryan Rooney? Did you ever meet that kid? He was a sound guy around here. He ended up doing their monitors for like a couple years.
Really, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, they're cool band.
Gotta link up with him. Get to meet them in real life.
You know, they're really
'Cause
friendly.
They seem out of real life. They seem like supernatural, man.
They're really friendly people. They're really down to earth.
I can imagine.
Wayne didn't do drugs till just recently. I don't think like he was. Yeah,
Yesterday.
just right. No, he did not do psychedelics until like, God, maybe I want to say 2012. Maybe he started.
Some people just
11.
have it. You know, they
Yeah.
don't need psychedelics. They're already there.
Well,
man.
everyone around them was always on drugs, you know. So it was
You
like
gotta get that like secondhand feel around people like that. You know, if you've ever been in a crowd.
absolutely.
I definitely really like electronic music too. Less of the techno stuff and more of like really 90s techno. I always love like era music, like 80s. but,
I like 90s.
underground
I like
80s,
90s techno
And then
also.
90s like house and techno and trip hop stuff.
That's when it all was happening, man.
Yeah.
I used to go to those raves. I was like 15 and 93.
What, a therapy?
and-
Even now, like I've been
Camp
listening
Earth,
to a lot of like
Therapy.
hyper pop is what it's called, like Sophie and Cobra, all these like really like strange
Cobra, I know.
new
Yeah.
electronic music that's like super like melodic, but at the same time almost like disorientingly like distorted, almost like shoegaze,
Cool.
but with synthesizers.
That's awesome. Are we gonna see any of that?
Maybe later. Danny
later.
said hold it back on the hard.
No,
stuff.
no. We ain't holding back nothing now. Now you
Yeah, I know.
want to go to space? We can go to space.
Let's
Like,
do space.
I
You
mean,
guys,
I want to hear some more.
Can we do-
space?
Can we do some? Well, let's do what you planned first. Let's.
Oh, we try to keep our plans very open.
It's part of our name.
all right.
You want some-
Well, whenever you guys are ready, we're ready for you.
Well, Curtis has to. Yeah, Curtis needs to go to the bathroom. No, actually he does. Not like Dave though.
Poor Dave. Dave, we love you.
We love you, Dave, and your colonoscopy having.
Just one throw out right here, one shout out. Tejanos Treats, empanadas. My favorite's the pizza. The pizza is my favorite.
I like the chicken. To be honest with you, that's my favorite.
The yuca fries are
Yuca fries are
so
crazy.
good.
Yeah, I don't know if you
And it's
guys are gonna
in.
work up an appetite tonight, but it's worth it. It's happening.
We're trying. We're trying to work
Yeah.
up an appetite.
So
you know.
good.
Yeah,
The empanadas
good.
are
Keep
very
hitting
Beat
the pen.
ourselves up.
right.
They're doing so Tejanos Treats is not only are they here on Tuesday nights, but they're also at a skew on Wednesday nights.
That's right, and that's a killer funk night. Have you guys ever seen the Funky Autocrats? No. Oh, they're a sick band. The singer, one of the singers, was a backup singer for Rick James. They're totally fresh. They got John Allmark on the trumpet, and
Oh, the horn
just
section is so good.
just really cool band that you guys could totally play with them. Jack, what happened to your band, the Jabberwocky? You guys are in the market for a new
where-
drummer, right? Maybe.
Is
Do I
that
know
a
about
thing?
that? I think so.
Yes. Well, if you're saying it, then yes,
Well,
we
some,
are.
I think you are. I don't know.
We'll find one.
I think you will.
It's
We
that
have
whole
someone in the works.
misinformation, you know.
Do you?
I was
Yeah.
told to keep it hush hush. But
Were you? Oh shit. Okay. No one said that to me, so I just thought I'd ask you.
Yeah, you
We're gonna
guys can
move on.
Just not listen to the last minute. Cool.
Yeah, sure. Something's gonna go down. It'll be cool. I have a couple of leads anyway, so yeah, it'll be fun. Curtis, get us another one. I'll grab you one.
Okay. Okay.
What
Well.
is that?
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're not. Because we're having such a good time
hoppy.
talking. You know.
Be
what I mean?
hoppy. I know.
And
That's
we're
what-
I love Beehive.
You want to be hoppy, or what do you
Be
want?
hoppy. Yeah, I want to be hoppy.
Be hoppy?
I'm hoppy, but we're gonna be hoppy.
You want to be hoppy.
We're gonna be hoppy, and
Okay.
we always have a good sing.
Sorry
we're
about
always
that,
trying
Jack.
to be feeling fine, and I think that's a good mindset to be in and a good place to be in.
All right.
And,
Well, you're going to be listening to Groovin Confusion.
Yeah, and you know what?
And the hoppy came. I was
And the
gonna go get
hoppy
it, but
king, and we're gonna be feeling fine, I think.
I think you're feeling fine on 13
There's n-
Folds Live, Lemonadio.com,
Empanadas.
This song-
Northeast Alternatives.
This song's called "Feeling Fine." Ah, Lord. Get in there. Want to unplug right there? One sec. We go. Always there's something running all away from you know. Well, it seems like oh you've been running, don't you know? Well, feeling fine is what we like to do. Well, no, feeling fine is what we like to do. Well, no, feeling fine is someplace we should all be. Well, no, feeling fine is where we like to be. Ooh, feeling fine. We tried to bring the spaceship out there a little bit.
Awarded medical and adult use dispensary located in Fall River, Mass. Now serving adults 21 plus from all states with a valid ID. Visit their shop at 999 William S. Canning Boulevard, Fall River, Mass. Or visit their website at anyalternatives.com to see their full menu.
Wonderland Smoke Shop carries all of your e-cig, hookah, and tobacco products, as well as an assortment of imported and fine cigars. There is also a vast selection of rigs, mods, and glass for the connoisseur. Wonderland is a great smoke shop for all of your needs. With great prices, great service, and family atmosphere. From special orders to new products, their honest and trustworthy staff will exceed all your expectations. Visit Wonderland Smoke Shop in Warwick, Rhode Island at 666 East Ave. Don't forget to follow them on Facebook and tell them 13 Fold sent you.
Lemonadio.
Did you ever hear of anyone smoking dried mushrooms? What? Oh, nothing. Skip it.
Providing relief from dry mouth since 2020.
Tell me who it is, damn it. You got 5 seconds to tell me who the hell this is.
Lemonadio.
Lemonadio.
Welcome
13
back.
Folds Radio. That was Groovin Confusion that you just heard. It's unreal, dude. Like we've had one talk segment, right? With you guys, and we're running low on the times. I mean, we're in the 9 o'clock hour. So we're gonna have some quick talks, and then we're gonna have more music. You know what I'm saying? Because let's not fuck around. We're here to play.
We love both. We love talking. We love playing music.
I love talking to you guys.
Talking too, you
We
know?
can talk all night. Yeah, I like that. I mean, not with you guys maybe, but maybe. I don't know.
Go ahead.
I
Try
appreciate
us.
the thought,
You know what I'm saying? Holy shit. So let me just, all right, stupid question, but I need to know. What's your favorite strain? You guys pot smokers? What's your favorite, all-time favorite strain? Just tell me one.
Like the exact name of it?
Yeah, if you know it.
I remember one time in high school smoking something called green crack.
Yeah, dude. Green
know
crack
that?
is fucking awesome.
Oh, I don't think I've
That
ever
is a-
laughed so hard in my life.
That is a great weed.
Yeah,
That is a great pot.
And I've not seen anything. I've
You
not
can
seen any
still
of that
get
around.
that strain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's out there.
Yeah.
If you dig deep enough.
I've seen it. I've
you know
had
it.
the rosin. It's great.
No shit.
Yeah, green crack.
What's
Dan?
yours? What's yours?
Oh, mine. It's a cross between the New York Diesel, New York City Diesel, and Trainwreck. Trainwrecks.
Classy,
Those are
Danny.
classic weeds too. I don't even know if those strains are legit anymore or around, but
Curtis back here is the expert on the
Those-
names and everything.
those are great. I grew both of those strains too, and the flavor is just unreal on both.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Curtis, what's your favorite?
I got a lot of favorites. I mean, if I'm going for if I'm doing the Joe answer with going back to high school and we started smoking weed,
Just your favorite,
like
man.
White Widow, Northern
Widow.
Lights.
Northern
those
Lights.
Are just they're great. They're great. I mean, I got some seeds, and so I like to just get whatever I can, everything that excites me. So
Any
always-
food line that you like to use? House and garden, or do you do the teas?
Yeah,
or?
yeah, no, I do a lot of everybody. I mean, in-house, exotic, Masonic. Who else we got?
It's all food.
Oh, you said food.
Yeah, I was like.
Oh.
'cause
Oh,
you
I thought we were
talking
talking about
seeds. I was
breeders.
like, what kind of
We're
food?
still on weed
Food?
here.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
Those are weeds.
Food. I mean, I might not look it, but I'm half Italian, so those are my roots. So I like making pasta, I like making pizza. Shibeli, yeah. Danny still doesn't know how to pronounce it, but it's okay.
I
It's a
tried.
running joke at this point.
That's all right.
It's not. I tried. Like,
And,
what the
well, it's a running joke with me.
I'm not.
Danny, what's your favorite strains?
I would have to say Jack Herrera for an OG strain. There you go.
That's a
Jack
Oh, yeah.
Herrera.
Yeah, Jack Herrera or whatever the hell they.
Herrera.
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 Like I always throw like
Herrera.
3 extra ERs on there. I'm like,
I actually used to have a Jack Herrera bowl.
Ooh, really?
One of those wooden ones.
Yeah, I bet he blew it himself.
I was like, no, it was a wooden one, and it was back when I was like in my teens, because that's when I used to smoke weed.
Ooh, really? So that was the bowl that you personally.
I liked.
It said
yes.
Jack Herer on it, or was it just like
It was a
nub
Jack.
bowl?
It was a Jack Herer bowl.
Oh, what's that mean?
It was. It was.
The dude.
was the
oh,
company.
Dude, I thought it was a myth. I thought it was a myth.
No, he's
made
a real. He wasn't a myth.
No, he's a dude.
He's a
real
dude. He's a
yeah.
He's a dude. I
He's a
mean,
dude.
you do whatever he wants. It's cool with me.
He's a dude.
You
Jack
know?
Herer.
Did he write The Emperor Wears No Clothes? Is that his book?
The Emperor Wears No Clothes.
I think Curtis is saying yes.
Yeah, that was.
Toss him the mic. Toss.
Yeah, no, he's a cannabis activist. Great guy.
Yeah,
Gotta love him.
absolutely.
I believe that he did
California
write
guy.
that. Yeah.
Jack. Not Hera, but Jack. What's your favorite
yeah.
weed, man? You
God,
do the
they're all
pot?
so great. It's hard to pick one.
Ah,
I
but
would,
you got
I would
it
have
now.
to say weed.
Dan, don't worry about that.
The pot.
Don't worry
you
about
Yeah,
that.
just
like
the
pot?
there's the
Come on,
pot.
there's never been one pot that like rolled your eyes.
Yeah, whatever my
backwards,
girlfriend
twisted
has.
your tongue. Whatever your girl's got, awesome. She knows.
She
knows.
honestly knows. She's the one that gets it.
Jack's just around for the ride.
Yeah.
You know.
She
Hey.
keeps-
Smart boy, you're smart.
She keeps me around for the ride.
Well, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know where you want to eat. She knows what she wants to smoke. That's good.
It's perfect. Perfect way.
Yin and yang.
Every relationship needs balance.
You laughed, right? Because you're in a relationship, you know.
Balance is key.
Balance is key.
How'd you guys fare through COVID? I'm just trying to run some shit here because
We actually played a lot over 2020. We don't want to sound like the people that were inciting
don't
parties.
even worry about
but
it, dude. Don't even worry
but-
about
We
that.
had a safe place.
No
luckily,
judgment
we
here.
had a very
We had a very safe place to play. We all did shows there.
Our
Yeah.
our scene is very safe. I feel like, anyways. You know.
Yeah, I mean, having the shows over
Look,
at
if you-
platforms
if you guys were
was
playing-
completely safe.
Through it, you know what I'm saying? That's not no spreader events. You guys didn't like
No.
die. You know, I'm sure it's all
Yeah.
good.
No Macy's Day Parade over here. You know.
When
Oh,
we played,
jeez.
I couldn't even sing, so it was like I had to shut my mouth up. And that's hard.
So you
Sorry,
guys
they're
just
about to
did
tape me.
instrumentals and shit.
We did, and that's what we do. We just got
That's
we got
awesome.
great. We were really grateful, and we got a lot of music during that because a lot of bands weren't doing music.
Nobody
And-
was, man.
And well, all these places weren't paying, and we were just like, we looked at each other and we're just like, fucking send it. You know what I mean? Like we respect everyone and want everyone to like be healthy, be safe. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, we're
do
here for-
you, right?
Let's stop the spread, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like
If people are gonna have bands come in and play, we're like, why not? You know?
dude, if we just did like New Zealand, we would have been open in 4 weeks. If we just did like New Zealand, if America could have shut the fuck up for like 2 weeks, we would have been fine.
Yep.
You know?
And
New Zealand, dude, they have 10 cases of that Omicron. It's probably gone now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The entire time they were, I feel like, the model for.
Yeah, no offense, America.
They got some healthy sheep out there. I'll
We're
tell
Team
you what.
America, just so you know. Like,
Oh, yeah.
We're fucking pro USA
yeah.
all day, dude. USA.
I grew up that way, man. I grew up that way. My dad was in like the army, you know, Vietnam twice. I had mad country pride, maybe, but
Yeah, I'm a military brat myself.
yeah. As
so.
I got older, you know, I kind of lost when I smoked weed. Changed everything. You guys want to play some more? Do another set for me.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. Listen, folks, we're brought to you by Northeast Alternatives, Wonderland Smoke Shop, Turptown Throwdown, Vape City. This is 13 Folds Radio on Lemonadio.com, and you have the privilege of listening or watching Groovin Confusion. Yeah, baby.
Big thank you to the Parlour and 13 Folds Live for having us. We are stoked to be here. And a big thank you to all the sponsors.
Thank you. And sponsors, we like playing more. Anyways, what we're saying? Music. We're Groovin Confusion. We're back at it. one for me and you. Come on, little child, you know let's sing on too. You don't ever need to go away. You don't ever need to love today. You don't ever need to cry no more. Well, I know you well, I said sing, sing loud. Come on, child, you know, sing proud. Sing one for me and you. Come on, little thing, you know, just to sing on true. You don't ever need to go away. You don't ever need to lie today. You don't ever need to go no more. And I know you. Okay, we think we still got time on this track, dude. Want us to do one more? Yeah.
Wait, we're gonna talk really quick and then we're gonna go back.
Okay. Yeah, we're running out. That was good.
Shop for all of your needs. With great prices, great service, and family atmosphere. From special orders to new products, their honest and trustworthy staff will exceed all your expectations. Visit Wonderland Smoke Shop in Warwick, Rhode Island at 666 East Ave. Don't forget to follow them on Facebook and tell them 13 Fold sent you.
Lemonadio.
Did you ever hear of anyone smoking dried mushrooms? What? Oh, nothing. Skip it.
Providing relief from dry mouth since 2020.
Tell me who it is, damn it. You got 5 seconds to tell me who the hell this is.
Lemonadio.
Yeah, I don't know if that's something to brag about, saving dry mouth since 2020. I mean, Kool-Aid's been doing some shit
Or
since
even
the
smoking
60s.
dried mushrooms. I mean,
I've smoked dried mushrooms. I can't tell you if they worked.
I
Hey,
don't think they
you're
do.
back to you're back to 13 Folds Radio on Lemonadio.com. Northeast Alternatives is our sponsor. They got the best dope, 36
dopest
awards,
dope.
the dopest dope. Wonderland Smoke Shop, Turptown Throwdown, and Vape City. And we're back with Groovin Confusions, Dan, Joey, Jack, and Curtis. Fucking killing it. You guys are killing it, man. We had such a long first segment that
we
I
just
don't know,
get
we're
to
running out of
talking,
time.
and it just, it happens, guys.
You know-
I want to thank you all for coming on. I also want you guys to throw out there what you guys got going on.
So tell us what you got coming up, and if you have some albums, and where can we find them?
Well, we're working now. We don't have any of that on the register right now. We're working on an album. We just want it to be proper, right, guys? Yeah.
You want to do like a
we're
beginning
not-
to end, kind of like this is how it.
We're gonna
goes.
give an album. So it's like we just want to take our time on that and really make it happen, and not rush anything. So that's in the back of our head. But this month we're in Providence all month. I think we're doing platforms for 13
On the 5th?
on this Saturday.
Saturday
Yeah.
night.
Not Friday.
No, I
Saturday.
it's funny because the guys asked me for when a gig is.
Better
and
early than late.
I always have to end up Googling it to figure it out instead of like having it like on my notes.
Right.
But we got a skew at the end of the month. It's gonna be a Sunday show, and they say
It's a good place though.
yeah,
Sunday's
it's a
cool.
great place. Yeah, it's a cool place.
Johnny
So,
Winsong are awesome.
yeah, we're
awesome people.
stepping our foot in there for the first time.
You're going to love it.
Yeah, I linked up with them through an open mic there because that's what I used to do is just play open mics.
That's it.
Actually, the Parlour, shout out to the Parlour, amazing place. Also the first place I ever played out professionally. Well, it was whatever. It was a show and it was acoustically, but I'm going to call it professionally. Whatever. We're not professionals yet.
You guys are pretty professional in your own right.
This might-
Absolutely.
well, talk to my father, all right?
Are you making money yet? It's like that. It ain't like that anymore, though. I mean, all that shit's gone. It's unless you're on the Idol or The Voice or something.
It's fun. If you're having fun, then what
And
are you doing?
Of course, they're having fun. So, listen. As far as your album goes, do you ever think about like recording some singles too?
We do have some stuff. We have some recorded stuff already, but we're going to throw a
Do a couple singles, CD Pro release. It'll go everywhere
It's
and
like-
just tease the.
personally, like I want to work. This is a whole project, but I personally really want to do something on vinyl. Like, you know what I mean?
I just
Make
put out
couple-
a vinyl, man. We did 300 pressings.
Yeah.
It was like $3,600. It wasn't that bad.
No, it's not.
And you can charge like $25 and
Yeah, and
recoup
like, you
some
don't
of
want
that.
to squeeze people out of their money. That's not what we're here. We're here to have fun, but
Yeah.
we would like to eventually like.
At least pay yourselves back.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Shit.
You got to
It's
pay
not money
yourself
to
back,
say.
dude. You got to be able to
That's it.
record the next record and put it out again. So, don't be afraid about asking for some cash, People have it, believe it or not. Most people work. You
Yeah.
guys got day jobs?
I think all of us do,
Yeah.
and so this guy Ian, so the Trichomes, this band out of New Hampshire, really cool band. Really
I know the
good friend.
Trichomes.
We
Yeah,
love
they're awesome.
them.
Yeah, Ian, the bass player, he sat in with us one time. Either way, he sat in with me and Curdy one time, and he's a great guy. And he told me he came up to me, he was like, funny, I always wanted to be a musician, but I never realized they all fucking work.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
because they all give this fake ass image. It's like, oh, I don't work. It's like, yo, get real with your fucking self, dude. Come on.
Yeah.
Only those people sponsored by like fucking Hershey or like
Even those
Columbia Records. Whatever.
Even those dudes work. Like they
They're
have to like
working.
make a commercial, or they got to write some music for a movie or whatever. I mean, they're
Just
licensing
taking
and
pictures
publishing.
for a
It's-
magazine.
Yeah, that's not really a job. That's
No.
fun. Anyway,
Right. You're not wrong,
can we
though.
what do you think? What do you now? So we can find some of your stuff online. You guys got some shows coming up in Providence. You know, we got your weed strains. We got your beginnings. We're humble.
Yeah, stay on the lookout for some festivals this summer. We'll hopefully be on a few lineups.
Groovin Confusion.
We can find you guys on Instagram and Facebook, correct?
Yes, and we're announcing. Well, the festival's announcing something tomorrow, so we have an announcement tomorrow about a festival.
Woohoo! Just watch out for
but
that.
you can't say anything tonight.
No, but I mean, I can't. Well, I'd rather not.
We should have
If you want to save it for tomorrow, save
I'll
it
save
for
it for tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Just be on the lookout for a
show.
festival lineup coming out tomorrow.
Exactly.
Couple.
Right.
We got things. We got things.
Right.
Well, that's
watch
awesome.
your IG and watch your Facebook.
So I just want to give one more shout out to our sponsors, Northeast Alternatives, the dopest dope, 36 awards. You need to go check out their store, Wonderland Smoke Shop, the home of the friggin' glass steamroller.
Yes.
Which makes great hash pipes. Terptown Throwdown, Vape City, and now Groovin Confusion doing their final set, and
that's
melting brains.
Yeah, and that's it for all of us.
Yeah.
Melting brains, staying sane.
Thank you guys for being on the show. Thank you to the Parlour for letting us do this.
Thank you, Dave.
To Joel and Glenn. Dave, I hope you feel better tomorrow.
Yeah. The camera up your ass, man. Getting it done.
Some people like that.
Yeah.
But anyways.
I've been making that up all night. He's not getting
He's
it
not
cold
doing
enough.
that at all.
Oh, really?
Just so you guys know.
I felt bad for his ass.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I'm just
no,
an asshole.
No.
No pun
And
intended.
I just
right?
went with it. I just went with
No
it.
pun
you
intended.
Know?
Hobson's like, I'm getting a colonoscopy.
Shout out Dave Hobson.
Hey,
Shout out,
but no,
shout out Dave
definitely.
Hobson from Jabberwocky.
Yeah.
And Jack from Jabberwocky and Joe from the Chops. Cool bands. Check them out too.
The Chops.
We're all a little network of homies, you know.
Yeah.
And thank you,
We all
Parlour.
sleep
Thank
in
you,
the same
13
bed.
Folds.
Curtis and Dan doing
We're
it.
gonna do that thing.
Do it.
Do it.
Woo! Groovin Confusion.
Well, oh, I know that you are crazy. I know that I'm so hazy. I know that you can't say, oh, you just get away. I've been just thinking, baby. I know you are crazy. I know that we can't say, oh, you just get away. Well, I said, I know that you don't, baby. I know that I'm crazy. I know that we can't get away. I've been thinking, Lord, you. I know that you are crazy. I know, baby, I know that for Groovin Confusion. Thank you so much. Bye.
Located in Fall River, Mass. Now serving adults 21 plus from all states with a valid ID. Visit their shop at 999 William S. Canning Boulevard, Fall River, Mass. Or visit their website at anyalternatives.com to see their full menu.
Wonderland Smoke Shop carries all of your e-cig, hookah, and tobacco products as well as an assortment of imported and fine cigars. There is also a vast selection of rigs, mods, and glass for the connoisseur in you. Wonderland is a great smoke shop for all of your needs. With great prices, great service, and family atmosphere. From special orders to new products, their honest and trustworthy staff will exceed all your expectations. Visit Wonderland Smoke Shop in Warwick, Rhode Island at 666 East Ave. Don't forget to follow them on Facebook and tell them 13 Fold sent you.
Lemonadio.
Did you ever hear of anyone smoking dried mushrooms? What? Oh, nothing. Skip it.
Providing relief from dry mouth since 2020.
Tell me who it is, damn it. You got 5 seconds to tell me who the hell this is.
Lemonadio.
Jazz.